Do you know how to tap into the power of the unconscious mind? Perhaps you've heard of the word catharsis. It's a term from ancient Greece that conveys a powerful image of emotional release, purification, and transformation. It's like a storm purging the air, leaving a sense of renewal and clarity. And have you ever wondered why certain patterns of behavior, thoughts, and emotions keep repeating in your life? As we learned in our last video, the unconscious mind is a vast reservoir of our thoughts, emotions, and experiences, both positive and negative. It holds our deepest values, aspirations, and potential, but it can also harbor limiting beliefs, unresolved emotions, and negative patterns. Today we'll explore how to use spiritual practices to actually reshape our unconscious mind so it leads to positive changes in our lives. This is where the concepts of karma and the samskaras come into play. Karma is the law of cause and effect that resonates through our actions, good and bad alike, impacting our present and future lives. Samskaras, on the other hand, are imprints of past experiences stored in the unconscious mind that often steer our habitual responses in life. Consider your life as a garden. Karma is like the seeds you plant, and your life experiences are the fruits you reap. Every action you take plants a seed of karma. When you engage in harmful actions, you plant seeds of negativity which later blossom into negative experiences. This is inevitable because everything in our world arises from preceding causes. Nothing exists in isolation. On the other hand, when you act with kindness, compassion, and integrity, you plant seeds of positivity that yield positive outcomes in your life. This is also inevitable because everything is conditioned by causal factors, including our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Nothing arises independently. Even our sense of a separate self is a product of preceding conditions because, like I say, everything is interconnected. Consider a seed. It needs sunlight, water, and soil to germinate. Then when it sprouts, it needs further conditions to grow into a plant. The plant's existence then depends on the seed, the environment, and countless other factors. Similarly, our lives are shaped by various internal and external conditions. Now consider the idea of purifying negative karma. Just as a gardener might prune away diseased branches or pull out weeds, we too can purify our garden of life by addressing the negative consequences of our past actions. This process of purification allows us to transform our garden, removing the weeds of negativity and making room for the blossoming of positivity. By purifying negative karma, you can transform your garden, your life, into a paradise of positivity and fulfillment. Have you ever found yourself repeating the same mistakes or falling into the same negative patterns? These are your samskaras at work. Now you might be wondering, what are they? They're unconscious, deeply ingrained habitual patterns that shape our behaviors and reactions. Imagine a river carving its path through the landscape. Just as the continuously flowing water shapes the riverbed, our repeated thoughts and actions shape our samskaras. Over time, this path deepens, making it easier for the water, or our thoughts and actions, to flow in the same direction. This is why we often find ourselves stuck in certain habits or thought patterns. But don't worry, there's good news. Just as a river can carve a new path with enough time and persistence, we can also change our samskaras. Remember, it's never too late to redirect the flow of your thoughts and actions toward more positive and fulfilling paths. But it takes commitment. Purifying negative karma and samskaras is like wiping clean a slate of past misdeeds, leading to emotional healing, reduced stress, and inner peace. This process begins with recognizing our past harmful actions and taking responsibility for them. The first step is to admit our past misdeeds. This is about looking back and facing the truth of our past transgressions, the wrong turns we made, and the hurt we may have caused. It's about owning up to our mistakes and taking responsibility for them. It's not about self-punishment or dwelling in guilt or beating up on ourselves. Instead, it's about understanding and learning from our past. Once we acknowledge our past missteps, we can begin the process of releasing the negative karma associated with them. We can start to dissolve the imprints, the samskaras, stored deep in our unconscious. The next step is regretting our past mistakes with genuine remorse. By renouncing our past harmful actions, we release the chains that bind us to them. This is a process of letting go, of unburdening ourselves from the weight of past misgivings. But acknowledging and renouncing is just half the battle. The real transformation occurs when we make a firm commitment to act positively and vow never to repeat our past mistakes. While regret and remorse are essential for acknowledging our mistakes, true transformation requires a heartfelt decision to avoid repeating them. This commitment is more than just a promise, it's a transformation that begins deep within us. This is where we take the reins of our destiny into our own hands. We steer our lives toward a brighter horizon, guided by the compass of compassion, wisdom, empathy, and the other virtues. This compass guides us away from harmful actions and toward positivity. It helps us become more aware of our thoughts and feelings, allowing us to identify negative patterns before they lead to harmful actions. True transformation is more than just avoiding past mistakes. It's about shifting our perspective from a self-centered focus to a more compassionate and understanding view of the world. It's about shifting our inner being from selfishness to selflessness. This is where spiritual practices come into play. A commitment to positivity and moral conduct isn't a one-time decision. It's a lifelong journey. It's about making a conscious choice every single day to replace negative patterns with positive ones. It's about embodying virtues, cultivating ethical principles, and strengthening our moral compass so we can become a beacon of positivity, a force for good in the world. We use a committed daily spiritual practice to set ourselves up for success. By cultivating positive virtues and emotions such as joy, gratitude, and compassion, we prune the gardens of our lives. We gradually reshape our unconscious landscape, reducing negativity and fostering greater emotional well-being. By focusing our attention on the good, we replace the bad. This is where we use gentle mindfulness practices. We use meditation, contemplation, and introspection to cultivate a calm, open space where our unconscious patterns, beliefs, and motivations can gently surface. Like seeds germinating in the stillness of winter, unconscious mental formations often blossom under the calm gaze of self-reflection. Mindfulness practices provide fertile ground for this inner blossoming. Through meditation and calm abiding in stillness, we cultivate a tranquil awareness free from agitation or judgment. This calmness acts as a catalyst, drawing up hidden thoughts, beliefs, and emotions from the depths of our being. These insights, once unearthed, can be examined and addressed with the clarity and compassion that accompanies serene introspection. Awareness of unwanted mental formations can be cathartic, causing them to lose power and influence. This is like turning on a light in a dark room which instantly dissipates the shadows. Not all unwanted mental formations will disappear on their own, of course, but becoming aware of them is a crucial first step. By exposing them to the light of truth and compassion, we can gradually release them and cultivate a more positive and peaceful state of mind. Cultivate a deep understanding of your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Pay attention to your patterns and your triggers. and notice how your unconscious mind influences your reactions and decisions. This is the path of self-awareness. Remember, the journey of purifying negative karma is not just about eliminating the negative, it's also about embracing the positive. It's a process of transformation where we replace old limiting beliefs with empowering positive ones. It's about bringing virtues like love, compassion, and gratitude and equanimity into the forefront of our consciousness and aligning our actions with these virtues. As we cultivate these positive emotions, we simultaneously reshape the landscape of our unconscious mind. Techniques like reciting positive daily aspirations are powerful tools in this transformative journey. By repeating positive affirmations and statements, we can reprogram our unconscious mind, reinforcing our innate goodness and natural potential. On a journey of transformation, your unconscious can be a powerful ally that guides you toward a life of fulfillment and positivity. Remember, when you catch yourself making mistakes, take responsibility, apologize if necessary, and work to rectify any harm you caused. Self-awareness is about learning to recognize your thoughts and emotions, identify negative patterns before they spiral out of control and cause harm. Feeling regret and reaffirming positive intentions are powerful techniques on the spiritual path that turn our unconscious mind into a positive, powerful force in our lives. Clear intentions, faith in our progress, and positive affirmations are all tools we use for transformation. As we deepen our spiritual practice, insights will arise, unconscious mental formations will begin to surface, and inner peace will blossom. And you can expect to see a positive shift in your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, leading to a more fulfilling, compassionate, and enlightened life. You can bring your conscious and unconscious minds into alignment and pave the way for a more fulfilling life. By cultivating inner stillness, practicing non-attachment, and embracing your true nature, you can liberate yourself from the unconscious grip of the ego and experience greater peace, freedom, and interconnectedness. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. Please be sure to tell your friends about us, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. Also, check us out on the web at josaonline.com, where you'll find links to free downloads, my books, in-depth blog articles, and other resources. Well, until next time, keep living your best life.